This is Fountain Street
Every
Church.
week I find it hard to find the best ones, but somehow, like I said, you'll hear what I'm trying to say even when the words aren't right.
We strive to grow the soul, free the mind, and change our world. Here, there is freedom to doubt and freedom to believe. Here, you can find a house of prayer for all people.
The swallow of Jonah.
This is Fountain Street Church. Join us on the journey.
It's been a rich week here in Grand Rapids, our hometown, actually around the world. Rich in the sense that there was a lot there. I started this week in New York City visiting old friends, and I mean an old man who was a friend. And I ended the week yesterday with news of a different old friend who had passed away. Blessings given, blessings taken. Started the week in the most busy city in North America and came to this wonderful, almost hamlet by comparison, but a place that shares the vitality and versatility and the complexity of that city. It was a tough week because we had to bear yet again the compounding and difficult news of violence at Fort Hood, a place I know, having lived in Austin, Texas, and remember passing through there many times, people I knew who were stationed there. And for me, the sadness of the state of Maine taking away freedom because it was too frightened of what it could do to allow people of the same gender to marry. Why am I mentioning all this? Not for confessional purposes, because they do illustrate for me one of the enigmas of life, that the tension we all feel between who we are and the groups and communities of which we are a part, families like we saw up here. How many of us have perfect, happily families? We love them, and as I heard, it's a good thing we love our family or we would kill them. You know what I mean? The tension that I'm talking about here, but also in society. I feel bad, I feel sorrow, I feel pain for the man who felt so moved to murderous violence in Fort Hood because his identity as an American and his identity as a Muslim, his role as a psychiatrist and his place as a man of Middle Eastern descent came into such horrible conflict that he could not deal with it without violence. I felt bad for the state of Maine that they all want people to be free except when it makes me feel uncomfortable with someone else's freedom, that there's a tension there between being an American and being a Christian, being an individual, being straight, being gay. And yet I want to talk about how this is important, this tension is. We all have it. And I want to talk about it because as we go through the year, Matthew and I, talking about how we grow spiritually and how youth and children and adults and elders have spiritual wisdom, we're talking about adolescence this month, mostly this month. And what is an adolescent but someone of confounded identities and confused responsibilities and turbulence and emotion? You can look at the order of service. What does it say at the top there all month long? It says the conflict between the need to belong to a group and the need to be seen as unique is the dominant struggle of adolescence, but it's also a struggle we go through our entire lives. We are individuals. We are sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, brothers, cousins, workers, neighbors, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, Christians, agnostics, Grand Rapidians, Michiganians, Americans. And at times these different identities pull at us, don't they? So the question of youth and adolescence is a perpetual question, and the answer that we came up with when we were 16 or 17 or 18, we have continued to revise over the years, haven't we? These really go back a long way, too, because it was a great rabbi, Rabbi Hillel, during the first century, who wrote down two of the great questions that you have probably heard before. These are questions he posed to himself. If I am not for myself,